Hello, hello, I think we are live. Let me just double check. Let's see if we're live. It looks like we're live. I think we're live. Hopefully everything is okay. So yeah, this is my first/second live stream, and I do want to start doing more live streams. And if that's something that you guys want to see as well, then please make sure you smash that thumbs up button. But yeah, I will be talking about sort of, what's going on within the price of Bitcoin, what I'm looking for within Bitcoin, what I'm, expecting to see, and the trades that I have been taking as well, because of course I have been taking some trades as of today. Now, as you can see here, okay, this is the long position that we entered into from $51,000. I also have a long entry from $41,000, and all of these trades were given to the team over on the Visionary Discord. Okay, so this is the Visionary Discord here. This is where I give all of my trades away to the team. And today we have had a pretty successful day. Not as successful as yesterday, but yeah, today has been a pretty successful trading day, if you ask me. Okay, we've taken one trade. Okay, so it's it's not been a crazy day like it was yesterday, but it was an okay day. Now, the only trade that we entered into today was a short position. Now, yeah, it's a bit controversial because we are in a huge bull market, and we are seeing these huge moves towards the upside, and Bitcoin, it's looking incredibly bullish. We have these very obvious higher lows, these very obvious higher highs. Bitcoin right now is very bullish. And yes, of course, I am a trader, so I do have to short when the opportunity presents itself to me. And today, and like yesterday as well, those opportunities did present themselves to me, so that is why, of course, I entered into a short position. So let's talk about the short position that I entered into today. But first of all, I want to start off with what I updated the team with this morning. Okay, so woke up this morning at about 7 o'clock, looked at the charts. You can see here I updated the team at 7:24 a.m. and I told the team, and there we go, another new all-time high. Last night I told you that this is what I was expecting. Okay, as you can see, we woke up this morning to a beautiful new all-time high. As you can very clearly see here, taking out that previous all-time high that we did actually make. Now, what I said here at the end was, last night I told you this is what I was expecting. So I was actually anticipating this. As you can see, local bullish CVD, I would expect higher prices. So this is what I told the team before I went to bed the night before. Yesterday at 11:20 p.m, I said local bullish CVD, I would expect higher prices. And actually on the video that I made for you last night, I was also telling you this exact thing. I'm actually just looking for higher prices, and I'm expecting new all-time highs to be made. Okay, so that's exactly what happened. We had that local bullish CVD coming in. What was happening? Okay, we can have a look very clearly here on the order flow. We were forming very nice higher lows on the price of Bitcoin, whilst we were seeing aggressive shorting. So if we can I not zoom in a little bit maybe to make it a bit clearer? I might actually have to go over to, if I can find it on here. Where were we? Was it on the 30-minute time frame? No, it was on the 1 hour. That's why I can't find it. Alright, let's go to last night. Where were we? Right here. Okay, so as we can very clearly see here, price is making obvious higher lows right here. Okay, but we come and have a look at the CVD. We're making very obvious lower lows, okay, telling us that there is aggressive shorting going on. This is the first sign that we get when we see aggressive shorting, but then absorption of these shorts by a much bigger player or bigger players. Okay, so what we can do is we can zoom into the candle. We can see this big candle tool, this big red candle tool. Well, it ended as a green candle, but this big candle here to the downside, we can see that in this candle alone, 11 million shorts opened up. Prior to that, we had 31 million shorts open up. Prior to that, we had 16 million shorts open up. Prior to that, we had 5.6 million. Okay, so we have aggressive shorting coming in here. Okay, but then what happens is price rises. Okay, we have a price rise, as you can very clearly see there, and then what happens, okay, is price actually retraces, forming a higher low. And as price retraces, forming that higher low, what is happening? We're seeing even more aggressive shorting. Okay, so we're seeing minus 18 million, minus 9.1 million, minus 7.3 million. Okay, so we're getting aggressive shorting coming in here. However, price is making those higher highs, which is, actually very, very bullish. So this is why I was telling the team on the Visionary Discord, okay, local bullish CVD, I would expect higher prices from here. What happened? Went to bed, woke up in the morning, and yeah, as you can see here, we saw that rise that I was expecting, and we got a new all-time high. Okay, so this is the type of information that I'm giving to the team on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, that was yesterday and sort of this morning. But then, yeah, this morning, well, this afternoon, 12:30, we actually entered into a short trade. I said short for me. Here was the short setup that I gave the team. And yeah, this was the only trade that I actually took today. So yeah, we will talk about that. We'll talk about why I entered into that short, and then we'll get on to the higher price targets that I actually have, and what I'm looking for Bitcoin to do as of right now. As you can see, we are coming into that previous all-time high, as you can see here, which we've actually used as an SR level. So let's just draw this up on the chart for you. So obviously we had the all-time high, okay, the previous all-time high. Then we had the pullback after making that all-time high. We saw the price retrace. We found some slight resistance here, as you can see, got a slight rejection, and then we saw the push towards the upside. After getting that push towards the upside, retraced, tested at a support, got a slight bounce. However, we have enough longs kicking into the market, to push that price higher. So we saw the price roll over. We saw a failed auction of the previous all-time high, and then we did get a move towards the downside. Now, for me, of course, I shorted this. This was enough for me to actually enter into a short. Why was that? I was going to talk about this in a minute, but why don't we just talk about it now? Might as well. Let's go over to the XO charts and have a look what was actually going on at this moment in time. So let's actually, on XO, let's go to 30-minute time frame. Here we go. So the failed auction, okay, the failed auction which formed here. Okay, what was happening? Okay, we had imbalances coming in, okay, at the highs, okay, and we also had aggressive longing, very, very aggressive longing coming in at these highs, okay, as you can see here, 2.1, 1.3, 7.9, 2.3, 3.6, 1.4, 2.1, 3.7, 5.5, okay, 6.7 up here. All of these are at the high of these candles, okay, and then you can see here 43 million longs opening up in this candle alone. Okay, then we had a lot of shorts opening up here, but still some longs kicking in here. And as we are seeing this rise also, we are seeing a huge amount of longs kicking into the market. However, we haven't managed to smash through this previous all-time high. Okay, we're seeing the price rise, but then we're starting to see that price roll over, and we're not seeing as much volatility coming in. Okay, so what happens? Okay, price starts to roll over, as I said there. Then we form that failed auction. Okay, as you can see here, we form the failed auction. Now, what happens after we form that failed auction? Okay, people are going to be getting scared. Okay, the people that longed all the way up at the highs of these candles are going to start to get really, really worried. Okay, because they are underwater right now. The long positions that they entered into at the all-time high, okay, the longs that entered up here, okay, are in a loss, and they have longed the all-time high. Okay, so now they are getting very, very worried at this moment in time as we're forming that failed auction. Okay, so what happens? Okay, they start to de-risk by exiting their long positions that they entered into at the high here, okay? Or even they over leveraged themselves and they're getting liquidated already. And what happens when longs have to, okay, close out or longs get liquidated? What happens is longs close, meaning that they're selling into the market, okay? Once they're selling into the market, okay, this is just added pressure pushing that price down. And, this is exactly what happened this morning. We formed the failed auction, okay, and then we got that little pullback, okay? Of course, when I entered into this short, I was anticipating possibly a bigger pullback, but I will get onto that in a moment and get onto why I actually ended up not anticipating that bigger movement, okay? But here, it was looking all prime for a pullback, okay? And that's exactly why I've entered into the short. Like I said, gave the team on the Visionary Discord. Here was the setup that I gave the team. If you want access to the Visionary Discord, first link in the description. We are running a free trial at this moment in time. No details required. So just head over there, click get access to Visionary free trial and just try it out. It's free trial. I think you've got to put your email in and that's all. Okay, you have to put your email in and that's it. So no details required. Just get yourself on here and just flick through it. Okay, it's a very, very informative Discord, as you can see, giving so many amazing trades away, as you can see right there. But focusing on the short that we actually entered into this morning, as you can see very quickly, TP1 locked in. Now, because we are in such a bullish market as of right now, because we're in such a bullish market, I am taking profit on my shorts much quicker than I usually would, okay? So as you can see, yes, it's only a very small movement, okay? We've taken a TP1 here. What is it? It's a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, okay? As you can see here, I've taken a TP1 here because it's a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So, I've taken 50% out here. Now, if we do come back up and we hit our stop loss, it's a break-even trade, not fast whatsoever, okay? So, we took a TP1 there, really, really nice trade. Then I established that we were actually looking bullish, okay, as the price was pulling back, okay? So, yes, we were seeing the people that longed at the highs, okay? Of course, they had to get out of their long positions that they entered into at the highs, adding selling pressure into the market, pushing that price down. That's why we had that. It was a pretty quick move down. It was a pretty quick move down. And that is the reason, because everyone up here who has longed the all-time high has shit themselves, okay? And they've had to exit their long positions, and that's just pushed that price down very swiftly. And as you can see, we've been bought up, okay? Why is that? Because there is a big player in the market, or big players in the market, which are buying up the what's going on here? Nothing. Big players that are buying up the the shorts, okay? There is a big player or big players with a limit order, okay? A limit order right here. And what are they doing? Okay, they are absorbing all of that selling pressure, okay? So we can very clearly see here, exactly like this morning, okay, where we saw this big rise towards the upside, okay, well, last night and this morning, this big rise towards the upside, creating new all-time highs. What happened? Okay, local bullish CVD, we had a limit buy absorbing all of the shorts that we were seeing here, okay? We had aggressive shorting, but a limit buy was absorbing all of these shorts that were occurring. So, that's exactly what happened here, okay? Exactly what happened here. Let's go over to XO again. We can see higher lows on the price of Bitcoin, okay? But we're seeing aggressive shorting coming in. Not as aggressive, okay? Remember, this is locally. It's 30-minute time frame. Very local candles as well. So, not hugely aggressive shorting, but there is aggressive shorting coming in. We can clearly see it here on a CBD. We can clearly see it here on a Delta as well. So aggressive shorting whilst price is making those high lows. We're looking bullish, right? We're looking bullish. So I go on to tell the team I've fully closed the short for a nice little profit, as we are starting to see the shorts being absorbed, okay? So this was a really, really nice trade. Yes, it was a small movement, and if you look at it here. Okay, it was just a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, which, you know, it's okay. I would have liked to have seen a bigger move towards the downside to around $70,662. But I'm a trader, okay? I have to be able to adapt to what the markets are telling me, okay? And the market was telling me that we were looking bullish. So what am I going to do? I'm going to de-risk myself, and I am going to take some profit, or as I did here, fully close that trade. Now, what I didn't realize was I had actually opened an Ethereum short position by mistake, and an additional Bitcoin short as well, okay, because I was in the middle of doing something, and I was sort of like rushing to update the team first of all, and then also enter into the trade for myself as well, because, you know, my main priority is entering into the trade myself, because that is how I make a living. Okay, I've been doing this for 4 years now. 3 of the years I have been profitable, and, you know, my main income stream is actually trading. So I had to focus on obviously entering into the trade myself, and then obviously updating the paid members as well, because of course they pay for the trades that I'm entering into. So I had to rush to do all of that. So what I didn't realize is I'd entered into an Ethereum short at first, so because I didn't check the ticker, I had to go back, enter into a Bitcoin, and then for some reason my Wi-Fi was being slow, so I entered into the trade twice. Oh well, okay, it was okay. It turned out, you know, good. It turned out, you know, good for me in the end, because what happened is we actually got a continuation towards the downside, as you can see here on that trade. And I told the team here, congrats if you decided to leave the trade open. Personally, for me, I closed the majority of the trade as I was noticing shorts were being absorbed. I actually did close the full trade, the full original trade that I entered into, and I went on to say what I've just told you here. However, I didn't realize I'd opened up an Ethereum short and an additional Bitcoin short. So for me, this is a TP2 if you still have the short open. So that's exactly what I did. I took some TPs off these trades here. So, you know, there was only meant to be one trade that I was to take today, but I ended up taking 3 trades. I don't really know how that happens, but yeah, oh well, we move. It was still a very, very profitable day because they were winning trades. So yeah, over 100% on the Bitcoin short here, and 147% on the Ethereum short. Now this is actually really interesting that I've shorted Bitcoin. Well, I've meant to short Bitcoin, but I shorted Ethereum by accident, but we see Ethereum pull back as well. Now, I remember a few months ago that if this were to happen, I would most definitely have lost the trade, or got stopped out of a trade, if I were to chart off of Bitcoin but then short Ethereum. I know it sounds crazy, okay? But what I'm trying to get at here is that in bull markets, what we see is Bitcoin and Ethereum, they push together, okay? They pump together, they dump together, okay? In the bear market, we don't see that, okay? So, you know, this is just adding even more confluence to the very obvious bull market that we are in, okay? You know, it's just adding more confluence to the fact that we are in a bull market, because Ethereum and Bitcoin are moving together as one, which is, you know, what we do see in the bull market. So, you know, that's always a good sign. But yeah, that was a very, very profitable trade that we made there. You know, small trade, okay? Remember, it's a small trade, but, you know, we haven't actually seen much, you know, so we haven't really seen much going on today, okay? We haven't seen much going on at all today. So for me, you know, what's happened, okay? We've had a slight push towards the upside and then the pullback, okay? So today, here at Bit Trading, we've actually taken full advantage of the biggest move of today, okay? So I'm happy with that, okay? If we saw a much, much bigger rise today, and then we took advantage of this very small pullback, then I would be, you know, a little bit worried, because, you know, I haven't taken advantage of the bigger move, okay? But looking at it, okay, I've taken advantage of the biggest move that happened today. So I'm happy. You know, I've seen a comment in the past video that I made for you guys, yesterday evening when I told you I shorted, okay? When I shorted this all-time high here. We shorted this. We'll talk about that as well. I shorted this, and you know, I think there was a comment. It was either on that one or another short that I took. But you know, there's someone hating on me that I'm shorting in the bull market. Okay. First of all, you have to remember. Okay, I'm a trader. If you're not a trader, don't watch my videos. Okay, go and watch a hodl channel. Okay, I'm a trader. This is what I do on a day-to-day basis. I take full advantage of every single movement within Bitcoin that I possibly can. Okay, and even if that is a very small pullback here, I'm going to take the trade because I'm a day trader. Okay, now I don't day trade every single day, but today I've day traded. Okay, it's day trading. Okay, I've done that. So you know, seeing people hate on me shorting is, you know, don't watch the videos, go and watch someone else, okay? This is, you know, a trading channel, and I'm going to take every single opportunity that, you know, that arises. So, yeah, we shorted this all-time high here. Very profitable pullback. It was, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Maybe, yeah, no, it was. Yeah, so that pullback there was the biggest move, okay, of the 12th of March. Let's double check. Let's fact check this, right? Let's fact check this. Yeah, it was the biggest move, okay, of the 12th of March. Okay, so, you know, I'm not bothered that, because I actually didn't take the long here because there was no long setup. There was a long setup on Ethereum, okay, this long setup coming into, let's just pull it up for you. Let's pull it up on the Discord, actually. Here was a long. I didn't take it. I actually missed it because I was on a dog walk. But you know, here was the long setup. The long would have been taken from the GP here. You saw a big rise towards the upside, and then you know we're pretty much all the way back up to the highs on Ethereum right now. If we come and have a look, well, yeah, pretty much front run the highs up here. Okay, that was a very profitable trade. Okay, so yeah, you know, in even in a bull market, okay, if you are a day trader, you have to be able to short, okay? You can't come into a market and say you're gonna long, okay? But you can't do that, okay? Because some days, like today, okay, of course, the daily candle the day hasn't ended, but so far today, the biggest move of the day was a pullback towards the downside. Okay, it's like the 12th of March here. That was yesterday. Why am I saying the 12th of March? Yesterday. Okay, we shorted the high up here. Okay, let's go over to the Visionary Discord. I've given this to the team. Was that? No, that was a short I took on Ethereum, which was also a very profitable trade. Let's go. I've just seen someone in the comments. S-Hub, good to see you here. Thank you very much for watching. Let's have a look. Where am I? I'm lost in my own Discord. Where was this set up? That was today. That was a long. There was a short. Okay, here, new short setup for me. There was a short setup that I took there. Yeah, on yesterday. Okay, that's the short setup that we took. Gave the team the setup here. And yeah, just before I talk about that, if you want access to the Visionary Discord, first link in the description. Okay, it will take you over to this page here. Let's just show you. If you come into price is pulling back into, let's just come. If you come over to this page here, okay, link in the description. Visionary free trial. Get access to that. You don't have to put any details in. Then you can get access to this Visionary Discord, and you can see all the trades that I'm taking. But yeah, this is the short that I took yesterday. As you can see here, entered into the short. Told the team I was entering into the short. Okay, you know, the short was entered off the basis that we formed an SFP of the previous all-time high with imbalances and trap longs at the high. Okay, trap longs. What happens? They have to sell back into the market, okay, which is obviously adding selling pressure into the market. It's going to continue to push that price down. As you can see, that's exactly what happened, okay. And what was that? Okay, well, 100%, over 100% on the short there. Another short that I entered into, 30% on the short there. So a very profitable trade, okay. But that was the biggest move of the day, okay. That was the biggest move of the day, So as a trader, I'm very, very happy with entering into a short there, okay, in this mega bull market, because that was the biggest move of the day. And, you know, if you're trying to become a trader, okay, or you already are a trader, you can't have this perception of price always being so bullish. Yes, of course, in the long term, we want price to be bullish. We want to see price continue to rise and rise and rise and rise. Okay, yes, that is the long-term goal. But if you are, you know, strictly a day trader, okay, and then of course you're putting your profits into your long-term hodl, okay, but if you're strictly a day trader, you cannot look at a bullish market like this and say, I'm not going to take a short, because you have to take a short, because on some days the biggest move is going to be a pullback. Okay, so you have to understand that if you want to be a full-time trader. Okay, I've been doing this for 4 years, and I can tell you now that the first year or two, because I've gone through one prior to trading crypto, I traded stocks. I have gone through one bear market, one bull market, okay, then another bear market, and now this bull market, okay, so pretty much 2 cycles, okay, that I've gone through. The first cycle, okay, as price was in this mega bull market, I was adamant that I was not going to short in this bull market, okay, but I was trying to become a day trader, and it was impossible for me to be a day trader not shorting in the bull market, okay. Now, because we're in a bull market, of course I'm going to take profits quickly. I'm going to take profits very, very quickly on that short, on the shorts, because we're most likely going to pretty quickly get bought up, and that's what happens. And what we can do is we can come into the order flow, and exactly like I told the team yesterday evening before I went to bed, local bullish CVD, I would expect higher prices. Okay, we've seen a pullback. Then what's happening? Okay, we're looking bullish. So I told the team I'm expecting higher prices. Okay, we were looking bullish. Let's come and have a look again on the open interest. Okay, we're looking bullish here, very bullish, aggressive shorting, but price is making higher lows. Okay, so we're looking very, very bullish. What did I tell the team? I'm expecting higher prices today from here. Woke up 7 in the morning, well 7:30 when I was looking at the charts. Okay, here we go, another all-time high. Okay, we were looking bullish down here, telling the team we're looking bullish, and then we see another rise towards the upside. Okay, so you know, to be a day trader, you have to understand the markets really, really well, and understand when to take trades. Okay, and today was one of those days. Okay, today I've understood the volume isn't there like it was yesterday. Okay, we're not seeing mega volume like we were yesterday. We can even see that if we're coming onto the onto EXO. Okay, order flow. Let's have a look. Right, we were seeing crazy volume yesterday. Look, 91, 71, 269, 175, 214, 369. Okay, but then today, okay, yeah. That was in that pullback there. Today, 143, 176, 161, okay? We're not seeing as much, okay? We're not seeing as much volume today. So you have to take advantage of those smaller movements, okay? And, well, the smaller movements, which are in turn the biggest movement of the day. And that's exactly what I did here. I took full advantage of the biggest movement so far of the day, okay? Do you need good thumbnail design, video editor, S-Hub? Do you not like my thumbnails? Is that what you're telling me? Do you not like my thumbnails? Let me know how the stream is, because I've just let me know how the stream is, because I've just realised I feel like the stream is lagging quite a lot. My Wi-Fi isn't the greatest. I I live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I live in the middle of nowhere, so we don't get very good Wi-Fi. I've got Starlink Wi-Fi, but oh, what's going on here? Yeah, I've got Starlink Wi-Fi, but it's not the greatest. S-Hub wants me to make myself bigger. Do you like to see my work? To be honest, I'm quite happy with my thumbnails, but what is going on with the stream here? I'm new to all of this streaming stuff. Make myself a little bit bigger. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Share me your work. I'm sure my email is in. Let's have a look. No, I can always put my email in there. Oops. Let's do. Yeah, there. Actually, let's do the biz here. bittradingbusiness@gmail.com. If you wanna send me your work, then send it there. I don't know if I can actually copy it. I'll leave it up there so you can write it down. I'll actually even just put it in the thing. Yeah, so send me your work because I might need an editor at some point. So I absolutely hate editing. It's gone actually. Right. Dropped. So, yeah, I don't know how great the stream is, but I'll check it after and I'll see if I can improve my Wi-Fi. I'm not too sure. But yeah, S-Hub, if you want to send me over your work, you saw my email there. Yeah, so sorry, I think I just went on a bit of a rant about entering into short positions in a bull market, and you know, to add on to it, it's the same in a bear market, right? In a bear market, you're gonna enter into long positions. Okay, you can't just enter solely into short positions in a bear market. Obviously, in a bear market, you want to prioritize. Where's my water there? You want to prioritize in a bear market. You want to prioritize your short positions, and you want to keep your short positions open for longer than you would your long positions. Okay, but you also want to take some long positions because some days within a bear market you're gonna see pullbacks bigger than pumps on certain days. So you know, you want to be taking full advantage of those rises in a bear market. And you know, it goes the same. It goes the same for in a bull market. Okay, you want to take advantage of those pullbacks, because like I said, the biggest move yesterday was a pullback. The biggest move today was a pullback. So I'm going to take the trade. Of course, this move up was bigger than this move down, okay? But in a trading day, okay, let's just bring up, the vertical. Right, so trading day started here, okay, trading day ended here, okay. The biggest move was from the high to the low. Well, it was a pullback, okay, it was a pullback. Roughly, let's get the exact, right, a minus 6.26% move towards the downside, okay, and we took full advantage of that. Then we got a rise towards the upside. Unfortunately, we missed the long position, like I said, that we would have entered into down here. Here was a long entry, lots of confluence there, okay, we would have entered into the long there, but unfortunately we missed that because I was on a dog walk. But yeah, so yeah, you know, I'm going to take these shorts. I'm going to take these shorts in a bull market. Yeah, and that's what it is. As you can see on the screen right here, I've got my much bigger long position open, okay, much bigger long position. As you can see, over 777% in a profit. So an extremely profitable trade, okay, and that's one of the longs I entered into all the way down here, okay, after, well, before this big push towards the upside here, okay. We anticipated this push here. We also anticipated the push from down here, okay. We had entered into a trade at 41,000 here, okay. We actually still have a long position open from 41,000, okay. That is in over 3,000% in a profit, but I think that's a little bit too absurd to show on the stream. This 777% in a profit. It's only a 26 leverage long. The other one was 57x leverage long, I think, which is, you know, a bit absurd leverage, but I know how to use leverage correctly. And this is, you know, this is another thing. People don't know how to use leverage correctly. Leverage should be taken, you know, full advantage of. You should use higher leverage but less capital, okay, instead of less capital, instead of more capital and lower leverage, okay. Leverage is there to be capitalized on. If you use more leverage with lower capital, okay, you know, it's got the same, it's less risk. Think about it like this, okay, it's the same amount of risk, okay, because you're using less capital with more leverage, okay, rather than more capital, less leverage. But more capital, okay, into a trade means that you have more capital on the exchange, okay, and that's just a risk in itself, having money on an exchange. Of course, I hold you know, a large portion of my holdings on my trading account on exchanges, okay. Bybit specifically, okay, they are the ones that I trust the most. But Mexi is, you know, I like Mexi because what have they got? They got 0% maker and 0.1 taker. They've got the lowest fees in the game, so that's why personally I use them, because the trades that I'm entering into a market, I never enter into limit. So yeah, it's just very appealing to me. So yeah, I have a much lower capital on Mexi than I do on Bybit, but on Mexi I use an absurd amount of leverage. You know, sometimes I'm taking 100x leverage trades, but you know, I've applied proper risk management. Yeah, so right now, what is going on with Bitcoin? Okay, obviously from the failed auction, we got the pullback. We took advantage of that by shorting it. We are seeing a retracement back up to the previous all-time high, so not the recent all-time high, the previous all-time high, and we are using that as strong resistance. We've seen a rejection here, and we're seeing a number 2 rejection here. So, you know, if we can't get above this level, then we're probably going to see a bigger correction. Maybe not to that extent, okay? Maybe it could just be to this previous low here, and then we get another rise, okay? This would be the first level that I'd be looking at longing, possibly if the reaction's there. Okay, we could be looking for a long there. Okay, that's what I could be looking for. If we do continue to get rejected here. However, if we break above it, okay, then we're looking for new all-time highs, okay, and we're looking for a bigger push towards the upside, where from there we can reevaluate. Are we going to push higher, or are we going to see a pullback from here, which we could possibly short, okay, where again, you know, we could long here, okay? If we don't see that, then we're looking for lower prices. We can long here, possibly. We have a naked point of control coming in down here at 66,960, so that'll be a strong level of support down there. But yeah, to be honest, I don't really care where the price of Bitcoin goes. I'm just going to take trades based off of what the charts are telling me. So yeah, been live for 40 minutes. To be honest with you, I haven't seen many views on here at all. Wasn't expecting to see many views on here at all. But yeah, I don't know what the quality of the stream is like. My Wi-Fi is pretty dreadful, to be honest with you. So yeah, I will take a look at the stream, see how good it is, and I'll make a decision if I will do any more. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have put up with me for 40 minutes. I don't really know how this all works. I've seen 0 viewers throughout the whole time, so I don't know, okay? I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you. Thank you very much for watching. That's me signing off. Make sure you get access to the Visionary Discord free trial right here, okay? Of course, we have the paid one, okay, which is for the one, for the people who want to become traders, okay? And they really want to learn how to become a trader, okay? This is for them. But if you just want to try it out, put your foot in the water, see what we're all about, then yeah, get access to the Visionary Discord free trial. And yeah, it's 1 day free trial, no information required, so just try it out. It's free. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you today. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you over on the Visionary Discord. So yeah, see you later, guys, and goodbye. That's me signing off, if I can end it.